The animal that refuses to die. It just starts over. What if death wasn't the end? What if, instead of dying, your body could simply reset itself? Back to the beginning. No agings, no permanent deaths, no final moment. Just another chance. It sounds like science fiction. But deep in the oceans, there's a tiny creature that does exactly that. And scientists still can't fully explain it. It's called the immortal jellyfish. A creature so small, most people will never notice it. But hidden inside its fragile, transparent body is one of the most powerful biological abilities ever discovered. The ability to cheat death itself. At first, its life seems completely normal. It begins as a microscopic larva, floating through the ocean currents. Eventually, it settles on a surface and transforms into something called a polyp, a small plant-like organism attached to the ocean floor. From there, it grows, develops, and becomes a free-swimming jellyfish, just like countless others in the sea. But unlike every other animals, this is where its story takes a completely different path. When most animals reach the end of their lives, their bodies begin to fail. Organs shut down, cells stop working, and eventually, they die. But when the immortal jellyfish faces danger, whether it's injury, starvation, or simply old age, it does something impossible. Instead of dying, it begins to reverse itself. Its body shrinks, its tentacles retract, its structure collapses inward, and then it transforms. Cell by cell, the jellyfish reverts back to its earliest life stage. It becomes a polyp again, the same form it had at the very beginning of its life. Imagine this for a second. An adult human, suddenly turning back into a child, then a baby, and starting life all over again. That's essentially what this creature does. This process is known as cellular transdifferentiation, where one type of cell completely transforms into another. Skin cells become nerve cells. Muscle cells become something else entirely. It doesn't repair itself. It rebuilds itself from scratch. And here's where things get even more unbelievable. There's no known limit to how many times it can do this. Again, and again, and again. Each time life becomes too difficult, it simply resets. Which means, in theory, this